I like to come here alone, but I like it more with you.
And I know I want to be married to you.
Ice kacang, no red beans, take away. It's for my girlfriend. She stays nearby. She's on MC today, so I thought I could surprise her with her favorite dessert.
Kita tukar sikit resepi mi rebus kau tu.
你给米笑哥的大 plan 啊，我们2个人的电话单加起来不比他1个人的贵呀、如果这件事情阿哥知道，他肯定很生气。
Is this what I think it is? Do we know the...
I wanted to find out together with you.
யாருப்பா நீ? சந்திராவை ஏன் தேடுற?
என் பேரு பிரகாஷுங்க. சந்திரா என்னோட அப்பா.
இவர் உன் அப்பாவா?
ஆமாங்க, இவர் தான் எங்க அப்பா.
என்ன வளர்ற?
இல்லைங்க, நான் வளர்றேன். இவர் தான் எங்க அப்பா, சந்திர கணேசன்.
அவர் ஏன் புருஷன்? இவனோட அப்பா. என்ன பேசுற?
ஆமாங்க, அது உண்மைதான். ஆனா
எதுக்கு வந்திருக்க?
அப்படிலாம் ஒண்ணும் இல்லைங்க, நான் ஊர்ல
நானும் ஏமாத்துறதுக்கு வந்தியா?
இல்லைங்க, நீங்க தப்பா
பாரு, அதெல்லாம் இங்க நடக்காது. நீ போ.
நான் சொல்றத கொஞ்சம் கேளுங்க.
அவருக்கு இல்ல.
நீங்க நான் வந்து
ஏன்னா உனக்கு காது கேட்காதா? நான் சொல்றது புரியாதா உனக்கு? அவருக்கு இல்லன்னு சொல்றேன். போன் சொல்றேன். போன் சொல்றேன்.
கத்தாதீங்கம்மா.
போ.
இல்லைங்க, நீ நம்புங்க.
கல்லும்பு. கரும்.
என் பாஸ்போர்ட், என் காசு எல்லாம் காணாம போயிடுச்சு.
English. I can't understand you.
இல்ல, காசு பாஸ்போர்ட்ல யாரோ எடுத்துட்டு போயிட்டாங்க. அது எங்க காணாம போயிட்டு எனக்கு தெரியல.
I say already, I cannot understand Tamil, brother.
இல்லங்க, நான் என்ன சொல்ற, thief யாரோ எடுத்துட்டு போயிட்டாங்க. thief.
Are you saying I stole your stuff?
இல்லங்க, அவங்க வந்து எடுத்துட்டு போயிட்டாங்க. நீங்க
accuse me.
என்ன பேசுறீங்க நீங்க?
That's it, man. Hey, you know, talk to me.
இல்லங்க, இங்க போறீங்க. இங்க பாருங்க.
Hey, I'm warning you, ah.
நீங்க என்ன தரீங்க? நான் என்ன கேட்டேன்? நான் உங்களுக்கு காசு வேணும்.
Okay, never mind. You come.
நீங்க ஏன் இங்க எடுத்துட்டு போறீங்க? எனக்கு காசு வேணுங்க. எங்க எடுத்துட்டு போறீங்க?
Get off lah. You come back.
நான் எங்க போவேன்? என் பாஸ்போர்ட் நான் காணாம போயிட்டு.
Kau police arrest dia.
எங்க போவேன்? நான் எங்க போவேன்?
Congratulations! You are the first customer to try the new 128 mee rebus recipe. Tell your friends to come and try, okay? Thank you. First customer. It's a new beginning. I can feel it. Aisyah, kau macam tak excited je untuk the new recipe 128 mee rebus ni?
Excited. Resepi dia sedap. Aku rasa orang mesti suka.
Mestilah orang suka.
Kalau Halim ada, apa dia cakap Ni kan resepi dia. Resepi keluarga dia. I hope he doesn't think we're disrespecting him.
Taklah. Kalau dia masih hidup, aku rasa dia bangga dengan kau. Dengan kita.
Do you know the Indian guy who keep asking about your husband? Auntie Sue told me. She has been telling everybody. You all talk to him, really?
Yes.
What did he say? You know where your husband is?
No.
He never said anything. You all ask him? You all ask...
I have nothing to ask a liar like him.
I wonder what's going on at the Indian stall. It looks like there's some kind of a disagreement there. I wonder if it's got something to do with the Indian chap that came to the stall yesterday looking for Chandra. Apparently, there was some kind of argument at the stall yesterday.
Are you gossiping?
Gossiping is when you're talking about it too, instead of ignoring me.
I don't gossip.
Isn't that Mr. Owyang? He's one of our clients at Gordon Fellows. We used to handle his account. He's a property developer, one of the richest guys in Singapore. But what is he doing at this hawker center? He's coming over, he's coming over. Sherry, he's coming over. Just smile and act natural. Mr. Owyang, sorry, I can't help but notice you.
Well, you look familiar.
I used to be a banker at Gordon Fellows and Associates.
I see. Did you handle my account?
No, my colleagues did. Probably you must be thinking how and why I came to have this store.
I understand. You are young, you are restless. Food is life and life is food.
Great. Would you like to have a hot dog?
It is 9:54 a.m. We open at 10 a.m. No exceptions.
I know, but this guy is really a big deal. Just do me this favor. Please. Just once. Please, Sherry. Thank you, Sherry.
You're welcome.
Hello. There should be 4 seats, okay? Trying to cheat my money, right?
You think I don't know You add 2 already, still there to come here ask for more.
You say I'm lying?
Yeah, you are lying. You are trying to cheat my money.
Oi. Sorry. You want more atop seats, right?
Not one, but should.
Sorry. Okay. Here you go. Sorry.
Hey, your boy is very rude, you know.
Hey, sorry.
What?
You scold customers for what?
Hey, she scolded me first.
What happened?
Nothing.
You get so angry because of nothing. Is it because of the girl?
No, don't talk nonsense.
So it's because of the girl. What happened?
Nothing. I told you nothing.
Ikai, you are a good worker. And I don't care if you have any personal problems. But if you want to bring it to work, you can go.
Auntie Sherry keeps winning. She's so good.
Wow. Did you spend your whole day playing computer games with Auntie Sherry?
No, she had to work. But Auntie Noor and Auntie Aisha showed me how to make satay.
Really?
Yeah, I helped them make the marinade for tomorrow. Auntie Aisha said it must marinate overnight. Then it'll be sedap.
What about your schoolwork, Michelle?
Mm.
What are you learning in school now? Which math chapters?
Fractions.
Fractions. Can you understand? Where's Amma?
Mama, Mommy wants to talk to you.
Michelle, you go and brush your teeth first. Let Mummy talk to Amma for a while.
Okay, see you, Mommy. I miss you.
I miss you too. Ma, do you think she's spending too much time at 128? Her exams are coming soon. I think she needs to study.
She studies? She does her homework there.
How can she focus at the hawker centre? There's so much going on.
What to do? Your Appa and I need to work.
Can't you all close the stall earlier and bring her home?
Girl, how to close the store earlier? Our evening club come at 6 p.m.
Okay, then can Ma take her home first? Look, school has to be her priority.
You never go to school. What they teach you? They don't teach you how to think. 思考是靠你自己的。你看现在很多名人包括马云大学都没有读完，人家是 billionaire
这不代表她可以不及格啊。
Okay, good. You think that her education is very important, right? Why don't you lift up everything? Come back now to accompany her. We are not going to close the store earlier, okay?
妈，
我们改天才谈 ，OK？
Hey, how is work? Did something happen at work?
No.
Okay. I've got so much going on at work. The partner that I work for just threw more work on me. It's crazy because then I have so many cases to go through.
Sorry for wasting your time.
What? No, you're not. I was just telling you what's happening. What's wrong with you? You've been acting weird the entire night. You know, if you don't want to hang out, then just say so. I was just craving durians and I thought that you would like to... You know what? If you're not going to talk, then I'm going to go.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Why would you ask that?
Just say, do you have a boyfriend?
Take my hand and I'll show you the world if you want.
Why? Why didn't you tell me?
There's a life that I'm looking for.
I'm sorry.
Forget it.
Don't go fighting the future, it's coming to us.
So, we just want to tell Singapore that 128 Mee Rebus is now back with a new and improved recipe.
128 Mee Rebus is slowly bouncing back after a family tragedy. After the passing of stall owner Halim bin Othman, the stall's future seems shaky. However, despite the challenges, Halim's wife Aisha has managed to turn the business around. Tell us, how do you manage to do this?
I wouldn't have been able to do it if not for my best friend Nurul. She helped me through a very difficult time.
It was my idea to combine our recipe, Mee Rebus plus my satay sauce.
I see. Miss Aisha, tell us how do you think your husband would feel looking at the stall today?
I hope he would be proud.
Of course he would be proud. You know, I keep telling my friend, we can't always stay in the past. The future is calling. We have to innovate. Be creative. That's how we succeed. Aisha, we are going to be famous. I am going to be on TV.
Ini famous kejap aja. Diorang interview kita, semua datang sini. Nanti diorang interview gerai lain, semua pergi sana.
Tak. Kita yang akan jadi paling famous dan paling popular. Aisyah, aku rasa aku jaga sini. Kau pergi dapur kan tengokkan kuah.
Toto Keladian kau,
Hello, sir. Mee rebus for you.
Unfortunately, I've already had my lunch. Otherwise, I would love to. But I saw your interview earlier, and I would like to know more about the stall and your mee rebus. Would you like to get a coffee with me?
Sure. But a bit busy today though.
How about tomorrow? You're likely to be busy during lunch. 10:30? We can get brunch.
Yeah, sure. Brunch.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then.
இன்னும் இருக்கியாங்க நான் கிளம்ப சொன்னேன்ல
இல்லைங்க நான் எங்கள் அப்பா சந்திராக்காவை தேடிட்டு இருக்கேங்க எங்க நம்புங்க நான் உண்மையை தாங்க சொல்கிறேன் நான் பொய் சொல்லலைங்க அவர் தாங்க எங்கள் அப்பா
ஆதாரம் இருக்கா நீ சொல்ற இந்த சந்திர கணேசன் எப்படிப்பட்டவர் சொல்லு
அப்பா ரொம்ப கோவக்காரருங்க வீட்டு வேலையை ஊரில் வீட்டு வேலையை பிள்ளைங்க விளையாடினாலே அவருக்கு பிடிக்காது போய் ஏசுவார் ஆனால் தங்கமான மனுஷங்க அவருக்கு ஒருத்தங்களுக்கு உதவி தேவைன்னா உடனே போய் நிற்பார் ஊருனாங்க கிராமம் இந்தியா அவர் ஊருக்குள்ளே வந்தாலே எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியுங்க ஏன்னா ஒரு ஊரில் கொரட்டை ஊருக்கே கேட்கும் என்னமோ ரொம்ப இருக்கிற மாதிரி பர்ன்னு அவர் தூங்கும்போது காலை வெளியே நீட்டி தான் தூங்குவார் சொல்றதை புரிஞ்சுக்குங்க சந்திரன் கணேசன் தாங்க எங்க அப்பா
Mr. Owyang, you're back twice in a week.
Well, I have a good experience here the last time. And like I told you, memories. So I thought, why not?
Great. If you feel like another hot dog, feel free to drop by my stall anytime, okay?
Thank you.
But again, you're spoiled for choice. Okay, I'll see you around, Mr. Owyang.
Actually, I would love to know more about the hawker's perspective. Can you introduce me to some people?
Of course. Just let me get rid of this trash first. Why don't you look for a table first? I'll come look for you in a while.
Okay.
Mr. Owyang, so usually Auntie Sue will go around to collect the plates and then she'll put them one side. And when it's not so busy, she'll wash them.
Don't you have a tray return system here?
Yes, we have.
Yeah, but not a lot of people use it because there is no incentive to return the trays unless we implement some kind of a payment system.
People will complain.
I don't agree, Uncle Larry. In fact, we can automate it. so that the cleaners do not have to go around to collect the plates. The plates will go to them.
Now the system is okay, but... Hey,
It's Friday and it's 2 p.m.
so?
Where's Michelle? She always comes to the hawker center at 2 p.m. on Fridays.
Sorry, I'm late. Sorry. Okay, thank you. Kisiam!
阿公，为什么？
She's sick, so Akong come and bring you back.
You're late. The teacher said next time they'll send a letter to mommy.
Okay, let me talk to the teacher, but this one you don't tell mommy.
Mr. Tan?
Oh, Low, Larry Low.
Akong, this is my teacher, Miss Fadila.
Oh, thank you for waiting with her. Thank you.
Actually, I was wondering if I could speak to you, Mr. Low.
Sure.
I understand that Michelle's mother is working overseas and you are taking care of her.
Yeah, me and my wife.
Michelle's grades have been dropping recently, especially for her Chinese. She tells me that she's been going to the hawker center a lot.
Yeah, we run a store.
So I heard. To be honest, Mr. Low, do you think a hawker center is an environment for your granddaughter?
Sorry, you say again?
Michelle needs to concentrate on her studies and do her homework. Can't you and your wife bring her home earlier?
You think the life is so easy? We run a store, wherever we want to go back, we just go back. We run a store for living, you know.
How about Michelle's father? If you and your wife can't provide the care that she needs, maybe he could look after her.
Take care of her? You mean him take care of her? You mean about the idiot?
Michelle mentions that
this
they
is
have not
our
spoken for
granddaughter.
several
We know
years.
how to take
Maybe
care of
he's
her.
changed.
Okay? You mind your own business. Thank you very much. So, come.
And then he got kicked out of the hostel. Hasn't eaten ever since.
So he was just sitting there. Why?
He thought my dad was still in Singapore, so he was hoping that he would walk by or something like that.
If he's really your father's son, why only turn up now?
His mother. Apparently his mother back in India fell really sick. My dad was supposed to go back, so that's why my father had to leave immediately, but my father didn't turn up there. And then his mother passed away.
Oh.
He actually thought that my mum and I didn't let my dad go back to India. My father has told him a lot about Singapore, apparently, and about us.
How do you know he's telling the truth?
He seems to know a lot about my father. Things that only a family member would know.
Yeah, and they knew everything about us. And we didn't know anything about them, nor him. No wonder. Chandra was on the phone all the time. And I was wondering, who is he calling? Who's he messaging?
So, what are you going to do now?
இத பாரு சந்திரா இப்ப இங்க இல்ல நீ திரும்ப ஊருக்கே போயிடு
நான் ஊருக்கு திரும்ப போகலான்னு தான் நினச்சேன் ஆனால் அதுக்குள்ளே என்னோட பாஸ்போர்ட் காசெல்லாம் திருட்டு போயிட்டுங்க இப்போ என்னால் திரும்ப ஊருக்கு போக முடியாது.
What did he say?
He lost his money and passport. Can't go back to India now.
Yeah, and I told him, hey, now is not a good time to go into the market. But you know what? He's not listening. He's just so stubborn and... Audrey.
Oh, sorry.
Well, now that I have your attention, there's actually something I want to ask you.
It's not gonna involve you getting on one knee, right?
Please. Audrey, how would you like to go to Milan with me?
Milan?
Yeah.
With you?
Yeah. Oh, actually with my boss, Leonard. What do you say?
Oh, Leonard, your boss.
Well, Leonard told me that the work trip to Milan is confirmed. And I was thinking, hey, why don't you just tag along? And then after all that work stuff, we could just go, enjoy, explore. We can go and explore.
I don't think I can take leave. So, let's plan a trip together next time, just the two of us, instead of me tagging along.
Sure. I mean, it's your call.
Ma, let's just close the shop early today, get back home and rest. Ma, stop being stubborn. You are exhausted. So let's just get back home.
I don't want to go home. I will just sit there and think about your pa. At least here, I have something to do. I don't need to think. You were supposed to meet Tanisha, right? Just go.
Sure, Ma.
Yeah.
Okay, see you later.
The empty skies stretch out around you, a million miles from here. Don't be afraid of all that is lost, bent out of shape against all odds. You'll find a way, just wait and see. Don't be afraid today. The empty chair that is beside you won't always last. Stars in the sky won't fall around you. They will light the path. Don't be afraid of all that is lost, bent out of shape against all odds. You'll find a way, just wait and see. Don't be afraid today. Don't be afraid.
Edu. இந்தா கண்ட இடத்துல எல்லாம் தூங்க வேண்டாம்.
In the middle of a meeting, Pa. Okay, in the middle of a meeting, I get a call from Michelle's form teacher telling me that Michelle's grandfather has shouted at her.
Girl, I didn't shout at her, okay? The teacher cannot mind her own business.
Look, Michelle's education is her business, Pa.
You know what she tell me? She asked me to ask your useless husband to go and take care of Michelle.
It's Michelle. And yes, she told me. But still, you shouldn't have shouted at her.
65 years old, okay? Merdeka generation. Even the government also respect us. And the woman dare to shout at me.
Anyway, I called to tell you that Michelle got a C for her Chinese CA1. I've called a few tuition centers and arranged for some trial lessons. Can you or Ma take her? I'll send you a schedule.
No. You come back and bring her yourself. What? You're coming back soon, right?
Actually, that's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about. My boss called me yesterday. They want to extend the contract.
What do you mean?
Means that I have to stay longer.
How long?
I don't know.
Was it a good dinner?
Yes. Thank you.
Actually, I think I'm still a little bit hungry. You want to go grab dessert? We could even have durians.
If it were yesterday, I would hide away, leave those words behind and skip the page. Oh, the wreckage done, I set sail for home. To the sea I drift away alone in the night.
Actually, you know what? I'm a little bit tired, so let's just go home.
Okay then. Your loss.
Oh, if it were yesterday, today. If it were yesterday, I'd have no words to say. To the streets you ran away alone in the night.
Hey, 小姐, you miss me or not? Eh? Actually, I miss you a lot.
You all never learned your lesson last time.
Oh, you got teach us anything? I can't remember. But you should be grateful that we let you go. And how come you're alone? Where's your girlfriend? She broke up with you, is it?
I'm not in the mood to fight.
Too bad. I am. So let's see if your girlfriend still likes her face after this.
She's not my girlfriend.
Boss, he's trying to act smart. I think he needs to be taught a harder lesson.
Dah lah tu, tak payah nak tenyih tebal-tebal.
Ni, tapi aku kan nak highlight mata aku ni.
Dah highlight pun. Nanti sebelum lunch kau balik gerai tau.
Yelah. Nervous lah.
Apa pasal kau nervous? Brunch aja kan?
Yelah. Kan aku dah lama tak keluar macam gini.
Apalah, kau masih jambu apa?
Dulu tu aku kalau pergi dating, date aku mesti tanya pasal kau.
Alah, tu dulu. Masa tu kita masih sekolah lagi. Sekarang lain lah. Aku dah tua pun. Dah balu pun.
Semalam kan, Aku check social media account dia. Aku rasa dia businessman tau.
Macam kau lah. Then you will have a lot to talk about. Don't worry lah.
Jalan dulu. Okay lah. Jalan dulu
Ready to order, sir?
I'll have the truffle baked rice.
How about you, ma'am?
I was thinking of the same thing too. The same for me, please.
The same?
Good choice. So, do you always eat what you prepare at the hawker center?
Hello. If we eat mee rebus every day, even the nicest mee rebus in Singapore will taste bad after a while, you know?
Of course. It was just a hypothetical question.
So, do you like me? Rebus?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. You came to our stall, you never tried anything, and now we are sitting here having brunch?
Okay, you got me.
I
had an agenda for going to your stall.
Agenda? What agenda?
It's a proposal, actually.
Hey, we just met, you know?
No. It's a proposal to you and Aisha. You are both partners at the stall, right?
Yeah?
Well, I'm envisioning a new future for 128 Mirabos.
What kind of new future?
One original without onions, right? Sherry? One original without onions? Okay, I have one original here. Whose is it?
$4, please. Thank you. Auntie, $4, yeah? Thank you. Auntie, $4, yeah? Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry.
Kenapa lambat sangat balik ni?
Sorry. Aku ada something tak nak bilang kau.
Later lah, ambil payment dulu.
Adik, $4? Kak, $4 kak. Terima kasih.
So, macam mana? Suka kat kau?
Tak. Tapi, belum lagi. He wanted to propose something.
Propose? Dengan siapa?
He wants to franchise us.
Call your phone.
Okay, thanks. Shit,
What are you doing?
I forgot. I gotta go with Elise to her appointment. I'm already late.
Why do you have to go? Elise is the one that's pregnant.
Sherry, not now, okay? Just take their order, okay? Prepare it and collect money. You'll be fine. I'll be back soon, okay? Okay, all your orders will be ready soon.
Oh.
128 mee rebus can expand into shopping centres, food courts. Aaron will run the franchise, he will hire people, and we do not have to work anymore.
喂，我order 好了没有？快点啦！我是带孙的，我没有时间啦。
Is my order ready yet? I've been waiting for 10 minutes already.
Kak, Kak.
Bagus kan idea tu? he can come soon for us to sign the contract.
No, aku tak nak.
Why?
我不要 salad 啦。Hurry up 嘞！喂，喂，你聋的？
哎呀，我不要了啦！
喂，我自己来。来，OK，我自己来了 ，OK。放手！
Did you hear that?
喂，我没有碰你啊，不关我的事情啊。
sorry，哎，什么事啊？
我也不知道，我没有碰到的，我去报警，去报警。
Dominic?
Hello?
Dominic, where are you? Come back now. It's Sherry.
Okay, I'm coming back.
Sherry, it's okay. It's okay, Sherry. Sherry. Sherry, it's okay. Sherry, come.
Sherry. It's gone. Hey, everything is okay. I'm sorry that I left. Do you want to sit down? Yeah. Slowly. It's okay. Okay. Thank you.
Go up.
Thank you. Okay.
Hello， 这摊位是你的。
Hey, Sherry.
喂，
Are you okay?
喂 ，Hello， 这是你的摊位啊？啊，我没有碰他啊，我只是想拿回了食物而已嘛。他这发神经了，真的是。
不好意思。哎，我这个送你吧。
啊不，我不要你送，我要他道歉。我不要你的食物，我要他道歉。我要他道歉。
你不要进来。你不要进来了。哎呀，你推我。